Something has changed on YouTube. Not in an obvious way, not in a dramatic headline making way, but in a subtle, structural way. And most small creators are still playing by old rules. But before we start, my name is Amma and I've grown multiple faces YouTube channels to the point where I can get 100,000 views per video consistently. And I help beginners do the same, give me the potential to generate some crazy income, all that they need to show your face or use fancy equipment. Click the link in the description to book a free call with me where we can discuss how I can help you. Here's the thing with small creators. They're uploading consistently, they're trying to improve their thumbnails, and they're working harder than ever, but their channel still feels stuck. Views spike randomly and then disappear. Some videos perform okay, others flop. There's no momentum, no consistency. And when that happens for a long enough period of time, you start questioning everything. Is my niche wrong? Is the algorithm against me? Or am I just not good at this? But the truth is usually much simpler. Growth on YouTube right now is about working smarter, not harder. And to understand that, we need to actually break down what's going on behind the scenes. Let's start with the first trap that almost every small creator falls into, the niche illusion. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Pick a niche. So you do. Gaming, self-improvement, history, technology, maybe even finance or fitness. Then you commit. And for a moment that feels like progress. But then reality hits. You sit down to plan your next video and suddenly your mind goes blank. You know your topic category, but you don't know your next move. So you brainstorm randomly. You come up with an idea, you doubt it, you tweak it, you literally overthink it. Eventually you upload something. Maybe it gets 200 views, maybe it gets 1,000, maybe even gets 20 views. Then it slows down and now you're back to guessing. The problem isn't the niche. The problem is that you're trying to invent demand when it already exists. Here's a smarter approach that a lot of big creators actually do. They create a separate YouTube account just for viewing videos. Not a new channel to upload on, just a clean account. By the way, if you need help creating faceless YouTube videos that generate 100,000 views and have the potential to generate some crazy income, click the link in the description to book a free call with me where we can discuss how I can help you. This account you're making exists for one purpose only. It's going to consume content strictly within your niche. If your niche is business, it watches business videos. If it's fitness, it watches fitness. If your niche is one specific game, it watches that specific game. No random scrolling, no mixing content types, and no distractions. Search for topics inside your niche and click on videos that catch your attention. Watch them carefully and engage naturally. Do this consistently for the next couple days or weeks. What happens next is crazy. Your homepage changes. The recommendations sharpen and YouTube starts suggesting you videos with peak videos inside your niche. And here's what that means. You're now seeing proof of demand. These aren't just random uploads. They're videos that people are choosing to watch. Instead of asking, what should I make? You need to start asking, why does this work? Why does this title create urgency? Why is this topic relevant right now? And most importantly, why did I feel compelled to click? This shifts your role from guessing to analyzing. You stop inventing ideas in isolation. You build on what's already working. That alone will put you months ahead of anyone else in your niche. But just strong ideas aren't enough to go viral, because there's a second layer that most creators miss. You need to build a connection between your videos. Right now, YouTube's core priority is simple. Keep viewers on the platform longer. If someone watches your video and then leaves YouTube entirely, that's not ideal for the platform. If someone watches your video, then watches another one, especially another video of yours, that's valuable. So the algorithm pays attention to what happens after your video ends. This is where many small channels collapse. They technically stay in one niche, but their videos don't connect. Imagine a channel about self-improvement. Video 1, how to wake up at 5 AM. Video 2, how to read more books. Video 3, why do you need to take cold showers? They're all related but scattered. Each video attracts a slightly different type of viewer. When the video ends, there's no obvious next step. Now imagine a different structure. Video 1, why you keep failing your morning routine. Video 2, 3 habits that keep ruining your morning. Video 3, how to fix your sleep schedule in 7 days. Now there's progression. One video creates a question that the next answers. That creates a flow. And flow is when your channel feels intentional. When someone watches one video and thinks, okay, what's next? Not because you told them to click, but because it feels natural. When flow exists, something powerful happens. Your channel stops acting like different pieces of content. It becomes an ecosystem. Every new upload revives older ones, and vice versa, with older videos feeding into new views. Watch time increases, and so does session duration. And when that happens consistently, YouTube notices. Because now your channel is helping YouTube achieve their main goal, longer viewer sessions. That's when impressions grow. Not randomly, but predictably. Now let's move into the third layer. Memorability. You're competing in an environment where thousands of creators talk about the same topic. Same niche, similar titles, similar thumbnails. If nothing is distinct about you, you disappear into the feed. Standing out doesn't mean being loud. It means being recognizable. Humans are wired for pattern recognition. When we see something familiar, we tend to trust it more. So ask yourself, if I saw 5 of my thumbnails in a row without knowing who they're from, would I know they were mine? If someone heard 15 seconds of your intro with their eyes closed, would they recognize it? If the answer is no, then you're blending in. Memorability can be subtle. Consistent framing, a signature intro, a repeatable format, a specific editing rhythm, or even a visual element that never changes. These small signals compound over time. Again, if you need help creating a faceless YouTube channel that generates over 100,000 views and has the potential to do some crazy income, click the link in the description, which will take you to a website where you can learn more and eventually book a free call with me where we can discuss how I can help you. The first time someone sees you, they might scroll past. But the second time, something feels familiar. The third time, they click. Recognition lowers resistance, and lower resistance increases clicks. Now let's zoom out. Most creators think that growth comes from one viral video, but sustainable growth comes from systems: demand discovery, content flow, and brand recognition. When these three align, momentum becomes possible. Without them, growth feels random. With them, growth feels structured. And here's something important. Consistency without clarity leads to burnout. Uploading twice a week without understanding demand leads to frustration. Improving editing without improving structure makes you feel stuck. Working harder without adjusting direction leads to quitting. The creators who grow the most aren't necessarily the most talented, but they're just the most aligned with how the platform actually works. They understand that YouTube isn't just about views. It's about viewer behavior. What makes someone click? What makes someone stay? If you optimize for those three behaviors, growth becomes logical. Instead of asking, why did this video fail? You start asking, did this video create a natural next step? Instead of asking, how do I go viral? Think about, how do I create flow? That shift in thinking alone changes everything. Because once you align with the platform's goal, the platform starts aligning with you. And here's the reality. Most small creators don't slow down enough to start thinking this way. They jump from idea to idea, trend to trend, format to format. They chase spikes instead of creating systems. But spikes fade, whereas systems compound. So if your channel feels stuck right now, don't be afraid. Don't assume you lack talent. Don't think that YouTube is oversaturated. Instead, audit these three things. Are you discovering demand properly? Are your videos connected? And are you recognizable? Fix those and your channel won't feel random anymore. It will feel directional, and direction creates momentum. That's all I've got for you today. But if you're interested in working closely one-to-one with me, click the link in the description where you can book a free call with me and we can discuss how I can help you. If you learned something new from this video or helped you find clarity, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.